Bronny can go in front of ESPN.
Nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see shit doing.
Right, it's about to get worse.
Dianna already doing that. We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's all
like, when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like,
get off of me. Get off of me.
Get off me.
No, don't touch me.
Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
In the moment.
He was up.
You remember? Was it bingo night? Or was it? 44.
You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I keep it high level. This is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. This whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is,
I am undefeated. Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show, yeah, we doing this for real.
He's
I want to go rebound.
This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bump head. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's ugly. Sack on your first play ever in the NFL. I know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear it from a player because they played the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
Well, you think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail. Okay, you know what, big dog? Yes, I'm light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now. Let's get
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Woo. Woo-sah. Because today's going to be a show. Oh, man. Love you guys. What's cracking like a mac from the back into the jack and Jesus up. Weezy's up. And we about to get our cup of coffee today. Don't die. I took my medicine, so no rap Tourette's. But, boy, do we have some media Tourette's. Oh, my God. These cats out here set tripping. Real spit, real spit. We had a game yesterday. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm always going to let you know when I got coach's voice. We won yesterday. My little itty bitties got out there and got after it. My daughter was balling out of control, playing some great defense. But that's where my voice is. But love for you guys, because I know where y'all are. Y'all in this chat. Y'all watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and become a member to this channel and what we building over here. So do that right now. Get that out the way. And we going to talk about the NFL draft, first round. We saw those picks go in. We're going to say who won, who lost. We also going to talk about who looked crazy, because there was some things happening behind the scenes like there always is, and including Sean McVay kind of looking like, all right, you sure? This is what we picking? This is what we doing? We're going to get into that. Obviously, we're going to talk about Dianna Russini. Dirty Dianna! And Mike Vrabel. And all I could hear, I'm sorry, I did take my medicine, but wait, it gets worse. It keeps getting worse. Yeah, there's video of them talking. There's pictures of them kissing. And she deletes her ex account and more. Oh, God, Lord, what's going on? All right, so then we're going to talk about First Take. Finally makes an announcement, actually talks about the story, and talks about why they ain't talking about the story. We're going to get into that. ESPN had meetings about LeBron and his farewell tour. Whoa, really? Dude out there getting you 28 and 10. He out there eating at 41, and they talk about the retirement tour. Let's talk about that much, much more. So without further ado, man, get some love to all you guys who rock with me. Shout out to all the members I see in here. Stomp is in the building. Congrats. Oh, thank you. We over 500,000 subscribers. I think we had 501, almost 502. We almost got like 2,000 subscribers yesterday while we were partying about the 500,000 we already had. That's what we do on this show. Forging Mode, shout out to you, big dog. Love for all you members that rock with me that are in the building. Peanut butter jelly. I see you. Stomp already giving up that super chat. Rock. Love for you guys. And top fans, come on. Y'all get into this too. Come on, top fans. Let's see something. Jon Jones is 5. Forging Mode 4. Universal Trappers 3. OGs is here. TC 210 2. And Stomp gonna stomp y'all out at number 1. All right, without further ado, let's do a show. Okay? Enough of this intro, Wiley. God dang. You got commercials before you got a show. Real spit. All right. What happened in the draft? Let me make this bigger. That's what she said. All the jokes are flying. Here we go. All right, so here are the 32 picks in the draft, okay? I don't know if you like me, but I get into the picks based on my loyalties and based on the stupidity. I only care what my teams are doing, and then I'll be like, damn, they got clowns. Damn, they got played. Let's go through this real quick. Fernando Mendoza, number 1. Duh. All that talk. Ty Simpson, who went 13, you ain't going 1. That's all good. Let's get into this. Number 2, David Bailey. Did we see that coming? You know, all right, when you see the Jets calling you, first of all, how excited are you, David Bailey? You know things don't necessarily work out for the best for all those Jets that have been drafted. But David Bailey, who's a beast, who I got a chance to meet as well, he was a Ronnie Lott Impact Trophy Award finalist, but he didn't win it. You know who won it? Caleb Downs won it. But point being, he's a beast. He gets after it. Jeremiah love for him. Everybody was talking big. Much love for a running back, especially going that high. See if he can produce as he's going to the Arizona Cardinals, right? Then we got Carnell Tate. Ohio State starting to do their run again. All that NIL pays off. Tennessee, real good right down there. Okay. Cam Ward, you got something. You got something special. Okay, now we go to R.L. Reese, who's a man. He went to the G-Men. Yep, they were having their issues with their edge rusher last year. Wasn't he getting a little weird and stuff? I don't know, I forget. All right, Mansour Delane. I don't know if I said his name right, but oh well, I ain't name him. His mama did, and he going to the Chiefs. Now, there's video of the Chiefs trying to play a little bit of poker, and they said they did. We'll see how that plays out. Washington Commanders, Sonny Styles, okay. Jordan Tyson, names. Spencer Fano, okay. Francis Moore, okay. G-Man looking like they're having a really good draft right there based on those two. Really good draft. So far, they look like they may be standing out. Obviously, there's talent all around. Caleb Downs. Some are saying the best player in the draft, regardless of position. Whatever you want to say, he's a smart guy. He's a coach's son. Leader, field general, beast, baller, all the above. Darren Woodson 2.0 in Dallas, if y'all know Darren Woodson is, if y'all ain't that young. Caden Proctor, respect to you, big dog. Your dreams came true, okay? Got Ty Simpson, here we go. This is the one we're going to highlight after this. We got a little video to show you guys to see how that pick landed internally. Let's just say that. And then I'm not even going to try and say his first name. Yes, I am. Dwyane went 14. Ruben Bain Jr., the guy who I think is going to be the best player in this draft because everybody's talking about how short his arms are, and obviously that accident, unfortunately, occurred and then, unfortunately, dropped right before the draft when it happened years ago. Point being, he drops to me to 15. This is Dwight Freeney 2.0. Not built perfectly, which is great. Dwight Freeney, have you ever seen him? He built like a bathtub. He ain't built perfectly. You know, I had a better prototypical build than him. Was I even close to as good as him? Hell no. Dwight Freeney said, I got two things to do on every play. Run to that spot. Either he gonna be there and I'm spinning Tasmanian Devil. If he ain't there, I'm running right around him, right by him. Quarterback dead. That's Ruben Bain Jr. Y'all better look out. He was a Lot Impact Trophy Award finalist as well. Didn't win it. Caleb Downs did. All right, Kenyon Sadiq sound like a rapper. Tribe Called Quest. He all right. He a beast though. That sucker. I ain't never seen somebody with so many muscles. Gotta be Nigerian. Let me stop. Monroe Freeland. I got a lot of Nigerian in me, so I get it. My wife does too. Get it? All right, so Makai Lemon. Oh, we're gonna highlight him. He's still doing Makai Lemon things. I don't know what's going on with this kid. I think he's getting dared by his homies. Hey, I bet you won't do this press conference like this. I bet you won't go out there and do the video and the Q&A like this. Because I can't get it. I don't understand. He's got to be trolling us. He's got to be clowning us. All right, let's give all the love to the first rounder since I wasn't a first rounder. Let's salute him. Max Ihanok Anka. First of all, if your family last name is Ihanok and then you have the balls to name your son Max, let's just say he going to the league. His name is Max Ihanok. Golly, Sparta. That is sick. I used to do that with Ohio State, like in Michigan linebackers. They all were named like Kowalski and stuff. Like, they knew he was going to go to the league. His name is Kowalski. Come on, man. Akeem Messidor, okay, respect to him. Goes to where? My Chargers. All right, there we go. That's what we picked. Then we hit him with Malachi Lawrence. Damn, that was defense. Trying to fix that. Good stuff. KC Concepcion. Sound like a damn video game. Dylan Dianna. Okay, respect. Kaylon Rutledge. All right, Chris Johnson. I don't know if he's going to your team or not, so I ain't going to read all these teams because y'all like, I don't care about that team. Caleb Lomu, Peter Woods, Omar Cooper Jr., Keldrick Falk, and Jadarian Price. Mama named him. All right, respect. Blah, blah, blah. I hope I gave you something to think about because I ain't give you no depth, no analysis. But if you watch ESPN, you watch all those shows when they do it, they don't know much about these guys either. What they do is give us this book, this notebook. And, you know, the higher the pick, the longer the notes. But they all get a lot of body of analysis. But the thing is, there's always a synopsis. And literally, you get to a place where you don't know these dudes. Just being real, you never watched no damn KC Concepcion. Shut up. All right, so now they got to talk about them, though. Read your synopsis and make it up. Basically, just, you know, that's the body. You just add water to it, and then you become an analyst. You become an analyst, and you do it like that. Now, let's get into the part. This is why we do this show. We don't just do that. That's what the other shows do. Oh, yeah, what do you think with the 13th pick? How you feel about it? No. We have fun with it. Let's go.
Hi, from the first time you ever put on pads and a helmet to this moment right here, being a first-round pick in the NFL draft, what has defined your journey?
What the hell is the Stevie Wonder about? Hey, all right, right now, I swear that's a smirk. I think he really owned one. I'm on one. I think he is on that Drake. He on that Khaled. He on that damn Lil Wayne. He gotta be. Tell me, please, beat it up in the comments. There's no way this is real.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm just so blessed right now. You know, I just praise the Lord for every moment.
Okay, I praise the Lord for every moment. Like, come on, man. Bone Thugs couldn't sound like that without trying. Like, come on, I praise the moment for the Lord. This dude is crazy.
It's a dream come true. I can't even believe this right now.
Hey, okay. When I say he's acting at the core of it, at the foundational level, the dude got to be pumped. I don't give a damn you went number 20 and you thought you were going to go 8 or 12. Who cares? I hate when people lose their mind over the fact where you get drafted. I really do. Because no matter where you get drafted, you got to first thank thank everybody for the blessing. Like, everybody helped you get there, including yourself, and first and foremost yourself. But be appreciative, dog. Like, it's a blessing. Like, all right, you ain't getting as much money as you expected. Or, all right, you didn't go to the city you wanted to go to. All right, you didn't go to the team you want to. Who gives a damn? You got there. Do you know how many people didn't even get there? And then there's millions of people at home like, I'll go there. Yeah, I don't know why he upset. So keep going.
When you look out at those Philly fans and you think about the fan base that's about to embrace you with open arms, what will they love most about you?
How crazy I act? Nah, he a man. He a man. Amon Ra St. Brown Part 2. This sucker there, when he get the ball, first of all, there's a problem because he gonna get open. Second of all, when he gets the ball, you got a problem because you got to deal with this damn military industrial complex with a football in his hand. This sucker over there, he gets so angry. Our coach used to talk about T.O. like that. He said, there's two problems when we play T.O. One, he gonna get open. Two, when he get the ball. We were like, T.O. used to get the ball, put the ball out here like this and just be looking like, I dare you to come up to me. I dare one of you little I get up. That's how this dude ball. Limit. It's going to be a lot of lemonade on the field. Let's just say that.
Hey, they getting a dog. This ready to work, for real. I ain't doing no plan.
They getting that dog. I mean, I am getting to work. They getting no plan. USC. Look, still, if my son is good enough, please recruit him. But also, please help him graduate. Please help him. What the hell?
Thank you, Mekhi. Congratulations. Hi from the.
Oh my God, it can't get funnier than that dude. Blah blah blah. Oh, but we're gonna go through the draft this way. Hey, Sean McVay, you happy they picked another quarterback with the 13th pick? Huh? And your quarterback, he old, but he still got some years in front of him if he want him. You happy?
I think that at the end of the day, probably.
Oh God, I think that at the end of the day, and McVay got the fake note read. You know what I mean? What's this say right here? While they asked this question, basically they like, yo, was that really the pick? That's what we doing? Ty Simpson from Matthew Stafford on a team that's that close? Really?
Processing football, someone who can execute a passing offense, has mobility, so. That's probably the macro. There's a lot more variables that go into it, but that's the macro, I would say.
What about Todd's character made him exceptional?
You know what? I think right now he's still becoming, but I would say the journey that he's had. I think the thing you appreciate is persevering, right through the ebbs and flows of going to Alabama, earning the job, getting his first, let's call it start. The opening game against.
Is he drafting football or football? Sound like he should be somewhere drafting some soccer players.
Florida State, and they lose that game. And I grew up in Alabama. The sky was falling in the state of Alabama.
Oh, this dude talk like me. He just all over the place. Blah blah blah. Okay, so Sean McVay looking like, yeah. Why did we draft him again? Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm not exactly happy with this pick. Right, McVay?
Yeah, I did. I'll keep that between us.
What you got to keep between you? You should be elated. You should be so excited. Oh, my God, we got the pick we want, and we at 13. We have a great position. The Rams at 13, as good as the Rams are, and then they get 13 in the NBA, that's lottery. And you upset? Look at that face. I got to hide it all in. You can tell by my chin. He's pissed.
We'll see. He's going to compete with Stetson.
Ooh. Yeah. I just like to show y'all things that happen before they happen, because when they happen, you be like, oh, shit, Wiley showed us. Yeah, it's called breadcrumbs, okay? Just look for a little bit of tension, dissension in Los Angeles. And it ain't the smog you're going to be seeing. It's going to be other things like that. Now, peep game, I want y'all to see this. We ain't going to do no more. We're just going to read this one. Peep game. This is what happens what y'all got to catch. Warren Sharp, who I love, he does tremendous analysis, especially when it comes to the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. How we collecting more bodies. So the Steelers had the pick 21st pick, and we're on the phone with Mekhi Lemon and told them they were drafting him. Steelers said that. But before the Cowboys picked at 20, the Eagles at 23 traded from 23 to 20 with Dallas to draft Lemon before Pittsburgh. Y'all catch that? Sometimes we work together to block somebody. Ooh, sometimes we just make sure you good and they ain't. Ooh, favors are being done, trades are being made. Real spit, crazy. All the above. Love, 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 blah, blah, blah. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and become a member. We got a ton of stuff to keep talking about, obviously. We got to talk about Russini and Vrabel. Yep, the latest on that. Pictures of them kissing at a bar, and she deletes her ex account. Y'all done got to that lady so much that she said, I can't turn on an app and then watch what they're saying about me. Look, Dianna, I hate this. I'll have no mercy for no reporters because I know how they get when they got the scoop, when they get the story. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good, juicy one. Y'all don't have no mercy. So none of us said. None of us said. Here we go. I don't wish no ill on her. But at the same time, stop playing. Don't log on to the app if you can't deal with the crap. Don't log on to the app if you can't deal with the crap. But don't delete it. Delete it for what? It's an app, which is a synonym for an option, which means you don't have to turn it on. You can live a whole, full, great day without going on an app. Matter of fact, my best days ever is not when I'm on Instagram. Even though my Explorer page is top 5. I try to show somebody, this dude was like, oh yeah, let me get your Instagram. I was like, yeah, we were sharing about that he was a videographer or something. And then I opened it and I hit the Explorer button, you know, what you always look at by accident. Boy, it looked like we went to Bahamas, Colombia, Jamaica, all these pretty track girls showed up. He was like, oh, that's what you like? I said, yeah, I like track. Yeah, okay, you better track that. Point being, dog, I don't need no damn app, Dianna, to have an amazing life, let alone a day, but you delete one because people are talking trash? Do you know they won't be talking trash about you forever unless they know they can because you are responding? So now we can't go to X to get her? What else she got? You can't feed the mob. Starve them out. Have that account up there. Do what Joy Taylor did when she got caught in scandal. Leave it up. I don't think Joy deleted nothing. Now, she blocked me and probably many others. She could block who she want. I don't care. Like, I don't know you, Joy. Like, I ain't got your phone number. Like, these people be doing this social media goofiness. Oh, my God, I'm blocking you. But when I see you, hey, no. See, I'm the friend that say, hey, you blocked me. I ain't mad. I'm just saying, give me the block energy now. Oh, you know, I had... No, I know you didn't expect me to ever see you and actually say something about it. That's what people be doing. Anyway, we got to talk about that because she's a giant. Who is in her camp? She could have relied on her husband that she always was clowning. He's a top-level executive. I'm sure he know how to handle PR. Golly. Tired of people playing with. If you tired of people playing with your name, play back. You tired of playing defense? Play offense. Dwyane Wade wants some. He said, I'm tired of people playing on my name. You talking to somebody that within 5 years had a Hall of Fame career. I'm not the one to play with. Oh, he hit him with that ice cube. He's the wrong man to bunk with. Y'all remember that? God dang, I'm glad. Oh, man, so let's get some love in here. Come on, man. People play with your name and your legacy, you fight back. Or you have your boys fight back. Somebody in your camp. Dianna ain't got many friends that want to stick their neck out because obviously either A, we ain't that close, or B, I told you this when it first happened, or B, that shit true. Hey, that's true. Oh, damn, that's true too. That's how the game goes. If people ain't sticking their neck out for you, they ain't stupid. They ain't stupid.
D-Wade is, man, D-Wade was a bad
motherfucker, man.
He was a bad, like, I don't think people
understand, man.
And it's fucking sad because it was a couple years ago. But I don't think people understand how bad of a motherfucker D-Wade was.
Bro.
We do now. He was a bad man. Now, obviously, they always talk about shooting guards. Jordan, best player ever, obviously, best shooting guard ever. But then they say Kobe, carbon copy, Xerox, replica of Jordan. Then they say it's Dwyane Wade. Now, James Harden has entered the picture in conversation of late. I don't know if you've looked at their resumes as a scorer. And it's called shooting guard. That means shoot, shots, points. He a bad man. James Harden's like, excuse me, can you hold my beer? Now, championships, overall success like that, Dwyane Wade like, come on, man, get out this room. This is for the champs. This is for the ones who took it all the way. It's a great conversation.
I saw him take on the Celtics dolo, bro. Like, the big three Celtics, and, give them a run for their money.
I like him. Make me love you, dog.
Bro, like,
what you doing?
It's just I'm saying it with this much passion because you don't hear that name come up much in basketball amongst this younger generation, right? So it's like, nah, y'all are bugging.
Well, they bugging, blah blah blah. They bugging, but why they bugging? Okay. You want to talk greatness, you talk Michael Jordan. You want to talk greatness, you talk Kobe. You want to talk greatness, are you really going to Dwyane Wade? You're like, well, he won a championship even before LeBron. He did. He had Shaq. Shaq still had a lot of toothpaste. Not a ton, but a lot of toothpaste in that tube still. Okay? That was a squad. Right? Riley in the building. Riley on the sideline. You can't rob Dwyane Wade, but it's just, I think when it comes to, look, basketball has 5 positions. Prototypically 5 positions. So you name all the best at that position, that's 5, top 5 ever, right? Or whatever you want to say. Sometimes it's not top 5 ever, right? The best power forward is not top 5 ever, right? Tim Duncan is top 10, but is he 5? Nah, probably not. So we got 5 slots already given. Now you saying he ain't even the second best at his position. So now we go in top 10. Okay. Now you're saying he could be in the top 15. Is Dwyane Wade a top 15 player? Beat it up in the comments. I would say no. So we talking about somebody who ain't even top 15? You talking about a kid who didn't watch them play? You talking about an attention span? Look, you could have seen Dwyane Wade and the Heatles and LeBron, what's that, 2010 and 12 and all that? You could be 14 years old, and my son is 10. He loves basketball. I'm trying to impress a 10-year-old. You and your house could be trying to impress a 14-year-old. He's born when Dwyane Wade is ending his career. You think he gonna wake up at 10 or 14 and say Dwyane Wade's name? Come on, man. I know that's your boy and that's your dog, and he is a monster. But is he top 15 ever? I don't think kids dive into number 28 unless you got some kind of cultural significance, like some scandal or something, or like Dennis Rodman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where you rank him, but goddamn, you know what I mean? So I think Dwyane Wade just falls into that trap. Because I agree, I admit, Dwyane Wade's name ain't coming up like in just general conversation. At the barbershop today, they won't talk about Dwyane Wade. They'll talk about Kobe. They'll talk about LeBron. They won't talk about Tim Duncan. They'll use Tim Duncan to insert a little fork in the road, but they won't bring up Tim Duncan. It's real. It's real. Okay? Simple as that. All right, so beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys thinking. Shout out to new member alert, Ahmad. I love you, Ahmad. I love you, Ahmad. Tell me where you from, Ahmad. Member butt. Real spit. We still got to get to this Dianna Russini story. Whew. We still got to talk about LeBron and his farewell tour. We got a lot going on, so make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and beat it up in the comments and become a member. I want to see this right here. Let's get some beef going. We're going to save that Dianna story for a little bit later because when we go there, we ain't going to stop. Bad boy, take that, take that. So let's look at this room. Let's get this room going. All I see is dudes that could whip my ass. Like, as soon as I see that big old cardboard cutout, I'm like, yep, I'm in the right room for dudes to protect me. Let's see what happens in this room, though, shall
Jones still child. Yeah.
DC cry like child.
Hey, tell him he's still child.
Who child?
Huh? Who child? Jones.
Everyone in this room knows who the man is.
See, that's what's tough. From DC's position, he like, I could whoop everybody in this world's ass, except maybe 2 people or this guy. From his position, Jon Jones, he's like, I can whip everybody. Like, I don't care about nothing. How do we have a conversation? We have one like this that sound like I don't know to talk.
Say it.
Hey, it's up for debate.
Yeah.
It's up for debate.
No, it ain't.
This debate was ended years ago.
It wasn't actually. It wasn't ended. Debate should have been ended.
I'll give Daniel 1 minute if he wants one.
Hey, the debate should.
Jones is giving him
the
a
debate should have been. Hey.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Now, you ever been in that position? You ain't got nothing to say. Except, let's do it again. I hate when people want to do it again. You put it all on the line for this time. And then now, no, it didn't work out. Okay, well, it didn't work out. Enjoy your silver around your neck. It's a beautiful experience, okay? You got everybody else beat and fooled except me. But just imagine the trillions of people that you could whoop and the one person you can't. And all you're going to do is consume yourself with trying to beat me. You better think about them trillion you can beat. Because you ain't coming up here.
The debate, hey,
One
the
minute.
debate, hey,
1
the
minute.
debate should have been
1
ended.
minute.
The debate should have been ended with the needle in the ass.
I'll go instead of him.
Hey, you don't have enough money. You don't have enough money to pay me to fight.
What the hell is that style?
No, 1 minute. He said no minute. Hey, now he's quiet.
Hey, no, I'm not gonna fight you 1 minute.
No.
Nah.
All that wolfing. Now you don't want none.
I don't need to fight you 1 minute.
Good.
And you getting up and doing that, it's child's behavior.
Yeah, huh?
I'm a grown man. You're proving. You
minute.
literally proved my point. You're a child.
1 minute.
This is the reason I'm showing you this is to watch all the mental manipulations people try to play on you to get you out your zone. When really, only reason they want you out your zone is because they want to be in your zone. But why you want to be in my zone? It must have been fine from the beginning. It must have been fine from the onset. Okay? So when you walking down the street with your little girl and she blowing bubbles and the dude step on your Jordans, just look at him like, all right, that's life. You can say, hey, big dog, it's all good, but man, come on. Don't let him stop you from blowing bubbles with your baby. They will, because they mad that they can't beat you. He mad because he ain't it.
The baby likes to stand up and go, look at me.
Uh-huh.
The grown man sits back and observes.
Grown man sit back and observe and lost to the grown man baby.
Jones 3, DC 0.
I love it. I love it. I love the whole competition, mental gymnastics you got to play to be a competitor. Blah, blah, blah. Reminds me of football when you come out. Some guys look fresh, got all that damn Big 5, Dick Sporting Goods stuff on. He's sorry as hell. Then this other dude looked like he couldn't even put a uniform together. He gonna wear you out all day. Pause. It's real spit out here, right? Real spit out here. It's a wild world, and people don't understand that. Let's get some love in this, because I'm gonna read this if he doesn't say this, but I think he does. Track with me, guys. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member. We're gonna talk about Floyd Mayweather real quick and the spending habits that he has. Let's just say they are different.
Floyd has never flown commercial, I think.
And people don't understand how much that gas is.
Oh my God. I had heard, like, not only does he have a private plane, but I heard he has another private plane where his, like, entourage could go on. He doesn't want to deal with him, you know, when he's flying. He has a guy whose full-time job is to clean all his cars. He won't ride his car unless it's all fully clean.
Right.
I heard he was spending something like $20,000 a night at the steakhouse for months at a time. He'd go there every night and spend $20,000, $30,000 every time. Like, it was like the amount of money
that's insane
that he was spending was just crazy.
Did he get rid of the planes?
Yeah, I mean, look. Accuracy, I don't play that game because unless Floyd is confirming all this, I know that I've been lied on and stories are exaggerated daily with me. How many times you been with your homeboy and he telling you something like, dog, you didn't tell me that you did all this and that and went there? I was like, because I didn't. Who told you that? Oh, I heard that you. How many times have you been talking to your friend and they be like, oh, I heard that you. That statement. So I can't go all the way with Floyd, but obviously, how far away are these from reality? Because I've seen Floyd and I've seen him move out. You know, he used to be my neighbor. I told you guys we used to live next to each other for 5 years or whatever. Then I moved away. I was like, damn, this dude is out here winning. Floyd made a lot of money. Floyd gonna make still a lot of money, but it sounds like Floyd is spending a whole lot of.
What's that?
Did he get rid of his private planes?
I'm hearing stories that he's having to sell off some stuff.
I heard some
selling off
stuff.
homes and a plane and so forth. Now look. At the end
Did he say selling homes?
of the day, Floyd's broke is our wealthy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You and I.
Thank you. Can we get that understood? That's why I'm saying I still know where Floyd at, and I still see what Floyd does, and I still see Floyd. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. I don't know what to make the real or the fake, because, do you see the list of billionaires that have went bankrupt before, and you're like, does bankrupt mean the same to me as it does to them? Because it's like, that's bankrupt.
Put together, we'll never touch Floyd's wealth.
Absolutely.
Even after all this.
Yes.
Now listen, we actually have an interview with Nicholas Irving.
Yes.
Who was the former sniper. Who I
Okay.
guess did security for Floyd at one point. So he had hung around him for a few weeks.
Yes.
Because he was hired. He used to see Floyd spend $1 million a day.
Damn. That's a lot of Pacquiao knockouts. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we got, what happened to the Tyson fight? That fell through, huh? Or that just disappeared? Or did the Pacquiao fight just overtake that? And he's like, I could make all that money in one night instead of 2 nights. I don't know. But wasn't Floyd supposed to fight Mike Tyson? Beat up in the comments, let me know. Make sure I ain't losing my mind. Okay? I want to make sure I'm not losing my mind. All right, make sure you stick around, baby. We got some Dirty Dianna. We're going to talk that Russini and that Vrabel. But right now, we're going to talk that LeBron talk. Let me see who's up in here. Any of the new members. Shout out to all you guys. Ahmad says that you got to tell me where you from, big dog. Oh, Philly. You pumped? You got Makai Lemon? Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, for real. I'm coming out here to work, homie. It's going to be on, cool. He going to be a beast, though. I will guarantee that. He going to ball. A.J. Brown going to be gone. He going to be in New England. I don't know what the hell, but you ain't going to outwork Makai Lemon. No, you're not. Or LeBron James. LeBron James.
I had a meeting with my bosses, and I go, we may need to start our content planning for him retiring because he looks for the first time like an old man who can't compete. And he looked like that because he couldn't really work out all summer. He had no training camp. And as the season went along, he got himself into better condition. And by the time the spring came, when they really needed him, he was in great shape.
Isn't that crazy? 2 things are crazy. Being real. 1, even LeBron, there's levels to this. Wasn't in shape when the season started, obviously, because he had the sciatica. Obviously, because he started off on the bench. And then he had to play himself into shape. They say the only way to get into game shape is to play in games. You can't simulate in practice, in weight rooms, in conditioning rooms, on treadmills, the game. You try, you fake it, you go hard. Hey, everybody, full pads, 100%. Coach, this ain't no game. Ain't nobody stupid. You can't lie to yourself. That's why you can't practice as hard as you play in a game. You just can't lie to yourself. This ain't it, right? Your boys say, hey, man, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. And you're like, all right, I'll tell you the truth. You still got the choice of not telling the truth. Then he goes like this. I said, tell me the truth. Different consequences, right? You might tell him the truth. Depends on who you are. Point being, you're not ready. This is what every coach says. It takes forever to get into shape, and it takes no time to get out of it. It takes forever to get into shape. You're LeBron James, the best trained athlete in the world outside of maybe Ronaldo. Maybe y'all competing neck to neck. Best trained athlete in the world. And you out of shape. For you. Takes forever to get into shape and no time to get out of it. That's part 1. The other side, I always trip out on this. Y'all know on this show we keep it real. And we not mad at nobody. I love Brian Windhorst. But isn't it weird that his job is to talk about LeBron James being out of shape? Out of conditioning. That's like me saying it. I'm like, dog, I know what my body fat is right now. It's in the 20s, maybe 30s. I know what yours is, Brian. It's more than mine. And we still sitting here talking about LeBron out of shape. Boy, stop.
Whatever he does in between these games to keep his back healthy and get himself into actual physical condition has been great. Secondly, midway through this year, he took a step backwards or sideways, whatever you want to say, so that it could work better with Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. So he took, even if he was feeling 100% and was, feeling like a 30-year-old, he significantly adjusted the way he played the game. And then in this last, moment of the season, he shifts and has to go back to being normal LeBron again.
Muscle memory, baby. I ain't gonna forget how to ride that bike, even though you might catch me over here on this scooter. Okay? Okay. Hey, Austin, I hear you. And it really is for Austin, it ain't for Luka. Luka's like, I'm going to do what I got to do, no matter who here. Yeah, right. But Austin's sitting there like, that's LeBron. Like, and everybody saying, no, you're number 2 now. No. But where's LeBron? Is he 3? Oh my God! Like, Austin, chill. It's okay. This is your next step. Okay. I can tell you my Tony Romo story. It's the exact same parallel. Tony Romo used to be the 4th string quarterback on the team when I was there in Dallas. He was our 4th stringer. Then all of a sudden he worked his way up, stayed on the team. Somebody got hurt. He was about to get cut. He stayed on the team. Next thing you know, you blink, he the franchise quarterback. He had struggles trying to live up to the franchise quarterback in terms of leadership, in terms of authority, because he used to get the chicken and donuts for everybody, not just his position. Everybody. You 4th string, dog. Psh, you do boy. Then he the man? Oh, it was tough on him. I see it, Austin Reeves. Tough for you.
And like a lot of people on the Lakers have their sleeves rolled up and are doing work here that are making this thing put together. But the story of LeBron's season is really remarkable to watch. And he has he has traits about him that are sometimes annoying. But when you
he leaked it. You couldn't go 2 minutes with giving LeBron all his props, huh? He had to leak. This clip is 1 minute and 36 seconds. He's like, damn it. Can't give him his all props. Man, LeBron, what you do to these people?
Look at the actual thing that he's doing. This is what I say. When you look at the actual accomplishment and take it for its value, it's pretty darn remarkable. Not just that he's 41, just that he's doing just what he's done this year, which has been unlike any season he's had before.
Yup. Blah, blah, blah. And shout out to you, Stomp, for the super chat. Love, big dog. He said, if Floyd can't read, what makes you think he has financial literacy? That was actually a good one. I like that. He said, if he can't read, how you going to have financial literacy? I don't know. I really don't know. But he should have played Monopoly growing up, I guess. That's what you're trying to tell me. Look, LeBron already is hearing this, seeing this, going through this. He like, look, I already got my post-NBA media plans already in motion, so get off me. Maverick Carter, my boy, said that LeBron and him, they plan to build his own content operation after retiring rather than pursue a traditional media career. Ain't that gangster? LeBron's like, NBC, TNT, ESPN, don't bother calling me. I'll just do my own thing, create my own network and content house and creations, and then I'll license to you guys, okay? Because I know what my name does. It resonates, okay? Ain't that gangster? Gotta love it. Beat up in the comments and let me know what you guys are thinking. Love to all the members. Shout out. Who's our top fans right now? We got Mars Madness, TC210, Daring the Jedi Knight. Where you been? Number 3, Smith Shot Racing. Where you been? Number 2. And number 1, I could guess is Stomp. It's Stomp. Stomp don't play. Love to you guys, man. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for the 500,000 plus subscribers. We may be approaching 502,000 in one day. We got like 1,500, 2,000. It's going up, as they say. It's going up, as they say, in these streets. So love for you guys. Let's keep it going. And we talking about what they going to do next. LeBron's like, I ain't going to no ESPN, NBC, and Amazon, but guess who is? Steve Kerr said, hold my beer. I'll go. All expected to engage in a massive bidding war for Steve Kerr if he walks away from coaching. He is. Kerr's contract with the Warriors is expiring, and the network's reportedly lining up to make him their top TV target. Can't lie. Steve Kerr adds to a broadcast. I like that. I don't think he goes his like political way. I haven't seen him when he does broadcasts like that. I don't like that part. I don't like when you just lost by 20 points. You tell me about bombs and babies and crisis. I'm like, dog, just talk about the damn Warriors. You know what I mean? I don't mean shut up and dribble and all that. Shut up and coach and shut up and blow the whistle. But at the same time, come on, man. I mean, they be going these long ass diatribes. I'm like, just beat the Hawks. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. So let's see what Steve Kerr does. It's going to be great. You know he's going to get big money to do that. And who's going to replace Steve Kerr if he leaves, which probably he's going to leave? Him. Andre Iguodala is a name to monitor as a potential replacement if Steve Kerr steps down from the Golden State Warriors. Wow. You think Iggy is ready? You think they ready for Iggy? What y'all thinking? Huh? Oh, I know what y'all thinking. All right, this is the last one. I ain't going to do this to you. It's time to go to Dirty Diana, and then we'll come back to it. I want to see what Dirty Diana and Mike Vrabel are up to. Now, it's weird how the game goes. There was a time before this first picture dropped that everyone thought of Dianna Russini, thought of Mike Vrabel this way, whatever way it was. You thought he was a tremendous coach. You had respect for him as a man, former player. You didn't know anything else, right? And Dianna Russini, if you even thought about her, you were like, oh, she's a reporter. She's trying to get the next scoop. She's just trying to stay and swim in the waters that the men charter, and it's tough. But, hey, she's doing her thing. I know who she is, right? That was how that was. And then those pictures drop, and everybody's like, you interlocking fingers with a head coach in the NFL and you cover him? Really? And Vrabel, you married, y'all both married, and y'all over there just, look, first of all, my fingers hurt. Anybody try to put their fingers in between there? Oh, they don't like me. They hate me. That right there, oh, that ain't it. And like I said, the only time I ever do that with a woman is if I already been there or I'm trying to go there. And you know where there is. Right? Trying to run that triangle office. You know what I'm talking about? You know what that triangle is? Pythagorean theorem, right? So you ain't gonna never catch me holding fingers like this unless, oh yeah, she on my resume or I'm hiring. You know what I mean? Come on. So that ain't even the conversation. The conversation is this. What was going on before that? So this is why this show is important. That's why I think y'all rock with me. I'm taking you to the layer they don't want to because they all got to get along and go along. Here's the layer though, and this is just real. They are alerted that this is going to drop. New York Post or TMZ, whoever you want to say, but in this one, New York Post. Hey, we got some pictures on you, homie. Let me tell you this. We're going to let them out unless you show us that this ain't real. Oh, that ain't real? What do you mean it's laughable? It's all this stuff. Come on. Call Dianna. Same thing. Hey, this is real spit. We got some pictures on y'all. We're going to let them go. Okay? You don't know how many we have. You don't know how long, to what extent. You don't know anything. I'm just saying we have some pictures of showing you guys, let's just say, in a relationship that is not the one that the public thinks. They think you guys are professional. This looks a little personal. You got anything to negate this? Oh, we're on a girls' trip. Oh, this is laughable. Oh, this is sexist. Oh, you try to play victim? Release them. All I asked you for was to show me that this ain't real. It ain't hard. That's why you got to know when you're in an argument with somebody and they don't want to just go, because the truth is simple. Lies are complex. Whenever they go like this, why you always, what you mean? Why you coming? Just go like this. Time out. Guilty. It's okay. I will go now because I don't want you to be a cheater and a liar, because I can't recover from a liar. I can recover from a cheater. Probably because your ass cheated before too. Or you ain't cheated, but you understand mistakes happen. But men and women cheat for different reasons. I could go all the way with that. Men cheat and they generally cheat in the mistake. I ain't caring about her. Who? So what? Spill some milk. Leave me alone, right? Women cheat because they monkey branching. Like, I've been emotionally cheating for a while. I've been planning this moment for a while, and now I finally got here. You know what I mean? A little bit of a plot. One is cheating to stay in a relationship. One is cheating to, like, this relationship can go and I can go over there. I could go somewhere else. Anywhere is better than this. You got to understand the intentions. All that said, I don't give a damn why they cheated. I don't care. I just know that they couldn't stop people who were trying to help them. They couldn't help themselves, and them people were trying to help them. So now we're here. Peep game. Not there. Here. We're quickly approaching the point where Mike Vrabel should probably, you didn't go to Columbia, start facing consequences for his relationship with Dianna Russini. I understand that it's his private life, but it's been exposed in a horrible look for Vrabel, the Patriots, and the NFL. Do you agree with that? Horrible look? It's interesting. Let's talk. I don't know what the proper action should be, but many have been fired for less. Oh, we know that. And drugged through the mud. This is a true test of, do you value winning over everything? It is a head scratcher. I have seen people fired for less, but they've also done less. So that's That statement in itself almost eats itself. Oh, he got fired for less. Somebody should immediately say, you know why? Because he did less. I remember when I was at my peak powers in the NFL. When I was in San Diego, the world is yours, homie, get back. I got away with everything. And I ain't even do anything. It was just like you knew that you could get away with it. How do you know? Here's the first reason. First reason you know you got it all. Because everybody comes to you to get something. Hey, Wiley, come here. Can you go talk to coach? And hey, Wiley, come here. Hey, man, can you go upstairs and ask him? Hey, Wiley, come here. Can you go speak over there? That's how you know. So you know you got it. And look, Vrabel knows he had it like this. He knew he had it like that. And all he had to do was show that pictures like that were coming out like this weren't real. But ring on. I mean, whatever. Who cares? Like, it's just the fact that who they are. That's Dianna, Russini, and Vrabel. Kind of hard to explain that. Like they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and most communication is nonverbal. So nonverbal communication. If your husband or your wife is sitting there between another man's groins, man, look, that's almost worse than catching them in Colors. Remember that scene in Colors when he got shot in the bed? Whew, that was gangster. This is like emotional intimacy. This is disgust because it's private. I mean, it's public, and we got our rings on, we got our costumes on. Hair look like you already been there, done that. It's all bad. Giving a kiss, but you know, when you're drinking, you're thinking, the more I drink, the more I think. And look, this ain't it. Okay? But your head coach and your reporter. So they like, ooh wee. Let me see that one more time. Golly, good nuts. And this don't look like a pub. It may be a pub. It looked like it's a place where other people are. It just looked like people may be in here. Whatever. Oh, okay. All right. This story gets much worse. I hate to say it. Y'all think I'm talking right now. This is the show for y'all. We don't hide from life because we all mess up. We all mess up. So we all gonna be here to clean up. Damn it. Okay, so I told you guys things happen behind the scenes before they happen in front of the scene. On Wednesday, the New York Post, what's today? Friday? Wednesday, the New York Post contacted Mike Vrabel regarding new photos of Vrabel with Dianna Russini from March 2020, those we just saw. Hours later, Vrabel announced he'll miss the third day of the draft to attend counseling. The Post has now published the photos. Couple layers right here. One, once again, I told you, they'll let you know, hey, we don't want to destroy no lives. Negate this. Or now they're probably past that point. Hey, just a heads up, big dog. Since you haven't proved this wrong, we got more. You can stop this anytime. You can turn this faucet off at any time. It's on you, but we about to go. This is what's so gangsta. So Vrabel in this moment, instead of saying, damn, I got proof to show this ain't real, this is a lie. You know what he says? I can't prove it's not true because it's true. This is what I got to do. I got to make them have sympathy for me. Lord, I must say. Hey, y'all, I'm going to miss the third day of the draft. Nobody give a damn about the third day of the draft. I'm going to do counseling. I'm going to be with my family. So we thinking, oh, man, he trying to turn the corner. He trying to get over this. What prompted it? It's not exactly as sincere and altruistic as you think, right? Counseling. Why are you going to counseling right now, Mike Vrabel? Photos. Vrabel knew these was coming out. Ain't that gangster? He knew they were coming out. Gangster. This is why this show is necessary. Trying to tell y'all. We not done. We're not done. Mike Vrabel got a press conference coming. Let's see what the fans are saying before we play this press conference. They say things like, I'm a lifelong Patriots fan. I grew up going to the games and had season tickets at one point, got to enjoy the entire run. That being said, it appears that Vrabel is a complete scumbag. We don't care about that. Affairs happen, people cheat. That said, this guy was parading around town in the public view with that floozy, knowing full well it would It could have seriously embarrassed his wife and children. He was also preaching about his faith during that time. Yeah, that's tough. This apology is a joke. Not sure how many players can take him seriously going forward. I hope they get rid of this guy. Okay, the reason I read that is because I am a player. If my coach is cheating, I don't look at my coach any different. All I'm doing is now monitoring how he's going to be different. Okay? So we can't hear faith talks anymore, right? Because faithfulness, exactly. Infidelity, kind of an antonym of that, right? So I don't care if you got caught slipping, coach. Tell you the truth, most of this locker room is slipping. When I say most, I mean if dudes are in relationships, girlfriends, I'm talking to this girl, whatever. Dog, they 23, 26, 29, 31. Some of them, their prefrontal cortex has not developed. They are outside. Ain't nobody stupid. You had Stephon Diggs on your team. You think he don't get it? You should have kept him. He would have been an ally in here. Right now is the moment you need Stephon Diggs more than anything, more than the Super Bowl. This is the catch you need him to make. Catch this BS for me, dog. Oh, say less, homie. All I got to do is tell Cardi to say something. They're going to be on it. They're going to run with it. Instead, I'm looking at my coach going forward, not backwards. Going forward, all I'm saying is chill on the heavy religionified. Chill on that. Chill, coach. That's going past us. That's going under our feet. Not even over our heads, under our feet. And also, I don't want to hear nothing about family and all that stuff. Like, no. We don't believe in that faithful loyalty stuff. But can he coach me? Hell yeah, he could coach me. Right to a Super Bowl championship. In different respects, we've had pricks. We've had bad guys, scumbags, cheaters as head coaches in the Hall of Fame, as head coaches of Super Bowl champion teams. Come on, y'all. Let's not go holier than thou. I'm a grown man. I don't need to hear this dude tell me all this stuff about life. Just give me the X's and O's. That's it. Let's go. And let me just say this. He built for this. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Look, don't get lost in I'm coming up here and I'm being meek. I've been humbled. Look, I know it hurts. I know he's going through hell. I'm just telling you, being a football player, being who Mike Vrabel is, all the ups and downs he's dealt with, let me just tell you, he ain't going to tell us. He ain't going to try and show us. But let me let you know, he can deal with this. He good. Now, they may fire him. Okay? He got to deal with the consequences. But he good, okay? He ain't gonna lose his mind over this. Trust. Because he chose to do all the things that now he got to deal with. He's accountable like that, even though he wish he didn't have to count this. This is gonna be target practice. he anticipating Ricky.
Again, just want to reiterate the gratitude that I had the other day that you guys have shown in a personal and private matter.
Stop saying that. Don't do that. Don't do that because you agitate me, and I know people in that room like, oh God. I wouldn't know if it was personal and private to that point. I know you want to deal with it personally and privately. I know that, but you don't do that. You are big time public. Now, some of this I call it podium talk. Y'all know how we rock. I always highlight podium talk. There are certain things you have to produce. Give you an example. I've been there before where we lost a game, and I'm like, damn. You know, everybody's hurt, but at the same time, it's week 3. We got another game next week. Calm down. But then when you get to the podium, before you're at the podium, you take a shower, you know, you're talking to your teammates, you start off whispering, then you start talking normal, and then you start to get a little more animated because, yeah, we lost, but life goes on. Then you hear somebody say this, hey, what we doing tonight? And then somebody gonna look at him like, we ain't doing nothing, we lost. Then somebody gonna look at him like, hey, we gotta get over it somehow. Let's go. That's how it happens in the locker room. But I tell you what doesn't happen. We all, when it's time to, hey, Wiley, they want you at the podium. Okay. I'm just over here, hey, 9 o'clock, I'm coming to your house, you coming over mine? Okay, 9 o'clock. We making plans, okay? It's okay. We lost, but we ain't gonna be hermits. We'll win next week. Get to the podium? Oh, no. In the podium, I'm like this. Any questions? And they're like, Wiley, on that 3rd and goal, it looked like you lost contain. And, you know, that was the difference in the ball game. What were you thinking? What was going on that play? Man, you know, Coach, he prepares us. And in those moments, we gotta stay locked in. And the discipline it takes. You know, you force yourself to slow down. You force yourself to repeat. You force yourself to say, oh, shucks. Okay? Don't get lost in that. Trust me. I've seen too many guys go to the podium when they go, when he walk out, he turn that corner, nobody looking, he get in that SUV, he like, whew, he get on that phone, he start texting. What's cracking? Just letting you know. I'm not calling nobody a liar. I am calling everybody an actor.
You know, I want to address the news regarding my current situation. I understand that there are questions. I take accountability for my actions and the actions that caused the distraction to the people that I care most about. My family, this football team.
This football team ain't private. That's why I'm saying stop saying that private personal stuff. It affects your football team. You said it. So then that's public.
The organization and our fans. You know, my previous actions don't meet the standard that I hold myself to. They don't.
That's tough. Wish this on nobody. No matter what you do, wish this on nobody. But damn. Remember we talked about transparency versus honesty? And you can't climb past anything. You can't get past anything without confronting it. And I know it ain't our business for him to confront it, but it is also going to become our business if you're going to give us this presentation. Keep it 1,000, Wild Big Dog. Only way out.
And what I believe is best for the two most important things in my life, my family and this football team, is for us to take the necessary steps to work together and to give them what I told them I'd give them, which is the best version of me. And that's what we're going to do. And that's going to start, that has started, that'll continue this weekend, and it'll continue for however long it takes for me to give them and to complete that promise of giving them the best version of me possible.
I know how that conversation went with him and Kraft. He's like, hey, Mike, I need to see you. Yeah, okay. Hey, Bob. Robert, how are you? Hey, man, look, cheer up. We gonna be good. I done been through worse, okay? And I got caught red-handed still. Like, am I still here? You gonna still be here. Now, there's a little bit of a song and dance we gotta do. I'm not saying that you ain't contrite. I'm just saying you better act right. That's how you gonna worm through this. Here's this little hole. I need you to tether yourself through it, okay? Just needle this real quick and you be fine, okay? Okay? No lie, that's the beauty of having an owner who is, one, already cool. I mean, Bob Kraft cool. He be wearing them suits with them Jordans. He be hanging out with rappers. And he got caught slipping. Okay? And then he dealt with it. Like, all right. He tried to deal with this. The problem is they gave him nothing to fight with. They gave him not one bullet. Bob's like, I could get you through this. Trust me. What do you have? Nothing, Bob. Nothing. Damn.
And that's what's going to happen, and that's what's been happening. I'm grateful for Robert and Jonathan for their support. I'm thankful for the coaches and their support. Most especially, I'm thankful for the players. They're the ones that allow us to win games. They're the ones that allow us to coach them. And I appreciate their support. We got a lot of great men in there, and I appreciate each and every one of them.
Say something, man.
Like I told you before, my priorities are my family and this football team, and in that order. And there's.
This is a tough place to be when people gonna doubt your love for your family when you know you do, but at the same time, one relationship in your family, you with your wife, is going to determine what the family is. We're going to talk about that when we're done. I'm going to recap that because that's going to take it personal. I got some pain to get off my chest.
There's a balance there that I am going to create. And my family needs me this weekend, and that's where I'll be. But I'm confident in the people that we have. I'm confident in the preparation. Thankful for Elliot and his staff that have prepared us for this night, for this weekend. I ask that somehow you can allow those players that we bring onto this football team, allow them the excitement and joy of recognizing a dream and starting a journey. I hope that you can do that. And again, I'm focused on this team moving forward, and out of respect to my family, I won't have any more comments or answers to touch on. And I appreciate it.
But we gonna have questions. You know how they act. Every reporter in there said, yeah, you may not have no answers. Blah, blah, blah. But we got questions. Oh, man, tough sledding. You know he got it back in that SUV. He was like, damn, let me call my travel agent. Cancel. No Columbia. Here we go, real. Jokes aside. We forget, and I'm going to remind you through my experience, we forget that while we're looking at Mike Vrabel as a coach, we know him as a coach, then as a former player, right? We forget that in his family, he's dad and he's husband. But before he's that, he's just Mike Vrabel. Okay? Mike Vrabel. And Mike Vrabel, the person, is the person that we are talking about. We're not talking about the coach. We're not talking about the former player. We're talking about the person. Okay? Now I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to bring it home and tell you about my experience, which kind of opens your eyes. But first, Roger Goodell got something to say.
So I hope it continues.
I want to ask you about the situation with Mike Vrabel and the Patriots. He has announced that he will not be with the team on Saturday. He'll be instead with his family and plans to seek counseling. The league has suggested this is not a violation of the personal conduct policy. I want to make sure that I'm getting that exactly right. So as of this point, based upon what you know right now, this does not feel like a situation for the league to become involved.
What do you think he's going to say? He said no. What the hell is the personal conduct policy if what you do in your personal life that's conduct ain't up for conversation? It's interesting, ain't it?
This is not a personal conduct policy as we know of today. It's a personal matter, and we'll leave it at that.
Is that the kind of thing that typically you would talk with the team about? If the Patriots seem to be handling that. I think a lot of fans would wonder what, if any, role the NFL would have in some way.
I think the teams handle these matters when they're personal matters, and they have a lot more information that can benefit everyone involved.
Blah, blah, blah. Something just whispered to me in my ear, like, I wonder after the Kraft scandal, Bob Kraft, did the NFL or did everyone come to a uniform understanding of like what that line looks like? Because this has been very alarming how no one is touching this story that is in connection with the NFL. Obviously, ESPN 10% ownership in NFL, the NFL has. So now you're like, but then NBA, not the same relationship, so therefore, Ime Udoka, we gonna talk through this. Make some sense of it, y'all.
Yes, I appreciated Mike Vrabel going to the mic because it took the onus off the players, who they would have probably been asked about this situation, and why would they have to comment on something that has to do with him and his personal life? I am in no position to comment.
Well, coaches have to speak about players, what happened in their personal lives, a.k.a. Mike Vrabel had to talk about things that happened in the personal life of Stephon Diggs, a.k.a. he had to do it also with the running back Henderson, right? Huh? What's good for the goose ain't good for the gander? Let's start this over again. Okay, maybe she gonna say something different, because, boy, y'all not gonna fool us. You can say it, don't mean we hear you. Say it again.
Yes, I appreciated Mike Vrabel going to the mic because it took the onus off the players, who they would have probably been asked about this situation, and why would they have to comment on something that has to do with him and his personal life?
I hear you. Okay. I don't want to talk about my coach and his wife and what they're doing, but let me just say I make all these millions and there are harder ways to make it than answering this, my coach cool. Like, you know what I mean? My coach okay. His fidelity issues. Move on.
I am in no position to comment on someone's relationship or marriage or whatever. That is their personal business. I will say this, though. I don't love the fact, now, as I said, I feel like it becomes a football situation, that Mike Vrabel has to be away from his team on Saturday on day 3 of the draft. Why? Why can't you be away on Monday?
That part. That part. And I got a real question before I get into it because it's just on my head. Y'all know me. I got my honesty Tourette's. Is that by design? Is that a new style that the girls are doing? Because I'm 51 now. I'm out of touch. Like her eyebrows are Six Flags. Like they're going up the roller coaster. They're going up. It's interesting. I'm like, is that hers or is that the fad? Is that the style? Because I know everybody got the long eyelashes. Everybody got the window wipers now. What is that? That's interesting. All right, continue.
Why does this have to become my business that I know when you're going to counseling? I don't want this to be my business. I didn't want any of this to be my business.
Well, you just answered your own question. He wanted us to know about it. He wanted it to be a splash because, one, he knew more was coming out. It was going to get worse. It was getting worse. They said, Mike, we got more photos. Now I got to go to counseling on day 3 of the draft. I can't wait to Monday. I can't wait to Sunday. I can't wait to next week. I can't wait to when everybody's gone anyway and I can just go. No. You're going day 3 of the draft. You know why? Because now this is sneaky. This is sneaky, y'all. Tell me if y'all think this is true. I want to make this a football matter, but the way I want to make it one is through counseling. So now you have to talk about it first take. This first time y'all talked about it. And y'all talk about the counseling element. Soften the blow. Sympathy. They work together. NFL, ownership, ESPN. Yeah, let's make it a football matter. But how do we make it a football matter? Talk about the counseling. That's gangster.
Quite frankly. So what they do in their personal time is up to them. But now this creates a situation where we have to talk about it on this show. We didn't want to talk about this on this show.
Not at all.
So we have to sit here and talk about it now because he told us that he's going to go to counseling on Saturday, day 3 of the draft.
Oh! You mean to tell me of all of this story that y'all couldn't talk about, didn't want to talk about, didn't need to talk about, this is the layer that, he's forced our hand. See, this is why police laugh at criminals. And this is why 99.9% of all criminals get caught. It's because you start getting too cute. Why did Vrabel get caught? Not because he was cheating. He'd been cheating for 6 years, they said. It ain't that. It's because you get too cute. Let's go to this hotel, then leave that hotel, go to this private resort. No one's going to know because it's private and spend a lot of money to do nothing but be friends. And then when we get caught up, everybody was there, but we ain't got one picture of one person or one text of saying, yo, I'm by the bar. Then ESPN, in connection with the NFL, because they got 10% ownership, I don't care about that. I just care when you try to play me like Boo-Boo the Fool. Then you say, now he's forcing us to talk about it. Is he? Is he really? Oh, because he's missing the draft. Why is okay. I love playing this game. This is the best game you can play with somebody. When they trying to get you and try to play you like a sucker, you say, okay, you win. Now you're forced to talk about it. You're right. So we're talking about it. It's day 3 of the draft. Wow, Vrabel's gone because of counseling. Okay, can I ask you one question? You're doing first take, you're on for 2 hours, 3 hours. Why is he missing? Why is he going to counseling? I bet you the segment gets short then. So you trying to tell me we're going to have to talk about him, Mike Vrabel, look at this. Look at Mike Vrabel to seek counseling will miss day 3 of draft. Is that informing me? I know where he's going, but a bigger question than where he's going, what he's doing is always why. They think they slick right here. Look at even that. I'm good, homie.
And that's where I feel like this has now become maybe a problem and a little bit of a distraction to his football. I appreciate.
Where's the round table? Where's everybody? Where's Ryan Clark? Where's Dan Orlowski? Give me something. But I bet you there's some round tables of Stephon Diggs. I bet you there were. I bet you, this is so bad. This is so bad. They try to play us like boo-boo. Okay, it gets worse. Yep. Dianna Russini married her husband 6 years ago. She started cheating 5-6 years ago with Mike Vrabel and gave birth to a son 4 years ago, naming him, y'all don't want to hear this, Michael. That's diabolical as funk. Little man named Michael, they said. Cheating, bad. I'm not holier than thou. Cheating and naming your son after him, insane. That's gangster. Cheating and naming your son after him and then flexing about it publicly online, diabolical. Keep looking at my almost 4-day-old son, Michael, while trying to figure out who are the best Michaels to ever play and coach in the NFL. Keep looking at my almost 4-day-old son. He ain't a week old. Michael, while trying to figure out who are the best Michaels to ever play and coach in the NFL. I want to say this. I hope I just got parodied. I hope I just got clowned, and I got to apologize. There's no way. There's no way, y'all. Stomp says she ain't. Sorry, not sorry. Stomp, thanks for the super chat. What y'all thinking? Beat it up in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Become a member as we recap everything. Oh, my God. We're going to recap it right here. This is, yeah. A recap. New York Post released damning photos of Vrabel kissing Dianna Russini in 2020 while wearing his wedding ring and 6 months before she was married. So she engaged? Say no. All right, TMZ releases a 2020. He married, so say yes. TMZ releases a 2024 photo of Vrabel and Russini smiling together at a casino. Mike Vrabel calls a last-minute press conference to say very little. Twitter sleuths connect the dots showing that Vrabel may be the father of Russini's firstborn son, Michael. People are calling for paternity tests. God, Lord. Dave Portnoy, a former Russini supporter, said, "You just can't name your kid the same name as the guy you're having an affair with. We have entered banana land with this story, and nothing is off the table." Dianna Russini deletes her ex account. Blah, blah, blah. Whew. And somehow, some way, let's just be real. This story is fascinating. It's crazy. It's wild. It's sports. It's sports media. It's journalism. It's athletes. It's integrity. And ESPN don't want to talk about it. A lot of mainstream media don't want to talk about it. This ain't. They talk about stories that ain't nowhere near this in terms of meat, fodder. Like real elements that we all are a part of. Storyline. And the only thing we hear is he's going to counseling. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I did this story. Because I knew what I knew. And guess what? We're going to know more. The problem with lying is you got to continue to remember it and continue it to go. And the problem with lying is everyone else is continuing to try to figure out why you're lying. You can stop. You can turn the engines off by just telling the truth and being transparent. But until then, everyone will be on your scent. It's just like when you play the dozens. If you play the dozens, the best way to stop the dozens, the best way to not be the butt of the joke is to actually have a better joke than them, or their jokes don't land. It's a great joke, but it doesn't matter, dog. All right. I 8 Mile you. Everything you're going to say, I don't care about or I already said. Now, anything else? Like now you flip it on them psychologically because it's like, oh, I'm kicking them while you down. But right now when you lying, you look like you up. Oh, they ain't gonna believe this one. Oh, it's this, it's that. Crazy. Crazy. Beat it up in the comments. That was wild. I can't, ooh, she named her baby Michael. We gotta watch out for that husband, man. That's gang related. Brother. I don't even know how to end this. I was gonna do my alien topic, but you've taken me out of this world already. That's insane. Oh my God. Beat up in the comments. Love you guys. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Become a member. And more importantly, help me. Help me understand what just happened. I am literally hurting right now. Oh, I got to finish this story. I got to tell you about this. Remember, we're not talking about Mike Vrabel, the coach. We're not. This story is not about Mike Vrabel, the coach. It's not about Mike Vrabel, the former player. Not even about Dianna, the reporter. They've taken it far away from that. This is about two people. And I want y'all to have this kind of respect and mercy for them. I do. Grace and mercy, we all deserve it. We all need it. Because I grew up not knowing how much grace and mercy to give my parents. And I think everybody comes to this realization. Once you mature, you realize, or once you are in that position, I'm married, but at the same time, Marcellus, little teddy bear that grew up, Marcellus, not former Buffalo Bill, right? Not Charger, me. So looking at my parents, my mom was 19, had a baby from a man that was 27, my daddy. That's close, daddy, that's close. But hey, okay. He grew up in Tyler, Texas, colored signs, not exact freedom. Close, but not exact freedom. He had a summer job, he got paid $1. Not slavery, but kind of close. He meets a lady from LA, from Compton, who's 19, a teenager from Compton. Let's just say she has some maturing to do. She's 19. My childhood, my formidable years, let's give it to let's go to age 13 before puberty, before I got that tingle. My mama was in her 20s raising me. My daddy was in his 30s raising me. Let's just say they may have dropped the ball a couple times. You heard me? Jimbo, you think they dropped the ball? You talking about a teenager? Oh, that's a tough mama right there. That's a tough mama. She going through a lot. And she already had a baby at 17. I'm not saying nothing but matters of fact. Come on, y'all. And then I'm judging my mama. Why you can't do this? Why you can't say this? Why are you in that room quiet? Why don't you come out and tell me something? I just went through this and we're not talking about it like I see on TV. The Cosby Show talks about everything. Different Strokes talks about everything. Why I feel like this? Why I got these challenges? Explain them, mama. Forgetting my mama couldn't explain it for herself. How's she gonna explain it to her baby? The barriers of entry to become a parent are too low. All you gotta do is qualify by puberty. Other than that, you could be a mama and daddy. How old are you, 14? Let's go. But what are you qualified for? Are you really ready to raise another human being? You're not a full human being. You can debate and shit. I put this boy to bed, tuck him away, read him a book, or girl, where? Vernon? What? He going out? What? Go to the club. You seen it? Mama's still trying to hang because she's 24. Or should she put her baby to bed and read him a book and he's 5? Hey, Jimbo, you know what I'm talking about? Now, fast forward all this, I can keep giving y'all. And on this show, we're going to talk real. Because there was some missteps by mama and missteps by me. And as I now am a father of 4 and a husband, I'm like, dog, I am now my mama. When I'm going through something, I'm not daddy. I'm not former player. I'm not none of the list that you could just say I'm adding to them. I am me going through it, and then you see it as that's who I am. That's why it's so damaging. Our parents are our heroes. But your parent, really? He feel like Clark Kent. He like, yeah, you think I'm Superman. Man, I'm over here. My daddy at the post office. He getting robbed at a gas station. Oh, this is real fact. He like, I'm Superman to you? Oh, that's amazing. I love you, boy. But he walking around 24/7 being Clark Kent. As we know, Clark Kent was vulnerable. I just want to give grace and mercy. As much as we doing this story, and we're going to do the story, because I'm not talking about the actor, I'm talking about the act. As much as we're going to talk about it, just remember, man, your parents were people first. 19, 27, Compton, South Central. Oh, I apologize, parents, for all the judgments I gave you guys. I truly believe you did your best. I truly believe that. Love for you guys, man. Have an amazing day. Get after it. Take care of yourself so you can take care of your itty bitties. People always say, I'm going to take care of my itty bitties. All right, what about you? And get into it. Love you guys, man. Love, love, love. Goodness, I'm about to cry. Oh, no, Wiley, don't cry. That was amazing. Peace.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not